Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras time. We moved to the couch. Sharon Muffaletto is here, and I'm Larry Ahrens. We have with us today Connie Griffin, who is with Bookworks on Rio Grande. And I was telling Connie, I think she has the coolest job in the world.
Which I do.
She is in charge of the kids section events at Bookworks.
Right.
What a fun deal that is.
It is.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you for coming on the show today, and we're excited to hear a little bit about what Bookworks does with kids. So,
great.
By the way, this is sponsored by our friends at Albuquerque Arts and Entertainment Magazine, New Mexico's only magazine dedicated to arts and culture, available online and all around Albuquerque and Santa Fe. And they have brought us Connie today.
And I'm delighted. Thanks.
Well, I say you have a cool job. What exactly do you do down there at Bookworks with the kids?
Well, yesterday I was at Rudolpho Anaya Elementary for the Dr. Seuss Read Across America.
Yeah.
So I was with the kindergarten class, and they said, "So, what do you do?" And you know, I started listing all the things. I thought, boy, this really does sound like fun. This is good.
Yeah.
So I visit schools, but that's actually kind of minor. But basically, I order the children's books. I sort of decide what we're going to carry, and I do story time on Thursday mornings at 10:30, at which point I get to be Contessa Connie.
Oh.
Which, you know, it's nice. And so then I help customers in the day, help select books for children and help them pick out gifts and things like that. So, yeah, something new every day.
Very cool. So, so you do that, but then you also do activities with children as well.
We had a cat in the hat party that was really a cat in the hat kind of moment on Saturday.
Oh, that's great.
I tend to get a little exuberant, so we had some general craziness, but I try and do a craft activity. The people who come to my story time they start at about 15 months and then go on up to about 5. So you just never know how those people are going to react to a different craft activity, but we try and do something that expands their imagination, gets them interested in books, but also is just fun for the moment. So, yeah. So that's what we do.
You ever get tired of reading Dr. Seuss?
I don't.
I don't either. That it's just fun stuff to read, and you can read it. Do Cat in the Hat 1,000 times, and it's still fun.
Right. Yes, it is just amazing. I don't know if it's because what we bring to it. You know, every time we use a little different inflection, or if it just makes us laugh all over again. I don't know.
Well, I take every Dr. Seuss reading as a performance.
Exactly. You have to. Yes.
That's fun. Now, what have you brought with you today? What do you have?
Well, you know, I like to call it the grown-up side and the children's side of the story. And on the grown-up side, we have the author of this book coming in very soon, Tara Shea Nesbitt. And this is a really wonderful book,
cool.
The Wives of Los Alamos.
Oh.
And it's written in an interesting way. And when you start it, you think, oh, did I read that wrong? And then you read it again, you say, no. And then in a couple of paragraphs, you realize why. And she's talking about the women who came to Los Alamos with their husbands. And so they're individuals, but primarily they're a group. And so you get used to how it must have felt at the beginning. But she does an excellent job of, you know, Los Alamos is, even today, it's kind of isolated up there. Can you imagine what it was like to have been there in 1942? And you couldn't talk about anything. You couldn't even talk to your husbands. I mean, 3 years of, well, honey, how was work? Well, it was, you know, it was work.
It was good.
Right.
Can't tell you more than that.
And, you know, and then, of course, how it all comes to an end. And some people stayed on, some people moved on, but
I bet these women became very close as friends.
They had to have. Yeah,
I'm sure they did.
To have. You know, as they had children and needed to entertain the children with schools and whatnot, and some people had older children, and it's just, it's kind of amazing.
One of the great things about Bookworks is you have a lot of the writers will come in and do book signings. So you mentioned the writer of this book will be on in Bookworks soon. So.
Yeah, she'll be here March 9th at 3 p.m. That's a Sunday. Yeah. And so she'll be here and she'll talk and she'll sign and And I also noticed that y'all are celebrating Women's Creativity Month. Right.
So y'all are having all kinds of creative things this month.
Exactly. Yeah. And which is such a wonderful celebration, I think. I'm glad we can partake in that. And so that kind of leads into this because, I think quilting pretty much is a woman's kind of activity.
Yeah.
And I know that there was, because I saw it online, there was a quilt. And I think that women after these women made it, but it does, there's a little square for each one of, like bathtub row, because there were so few bathtubs in Los Alamos. There was so little water in Los Alamos.
Wow.
And what they got was muddy. I'm thinking, oh
Really?
man, I do not want to wash the hair in mud.
Yeah, no kidding.
So there is a quilt that commemorates that. So I thought, well, I'm going to bring this along because this is, it's not a new book, it's an older book, Quilt Maker's Gift. And it's a fabulous book and on a lot of levels. One, because the illustrations are so rich, and the other because the story itself is rich about a king who wants to be happy, but he hadn't figured that out. And so she helps him realize, you got to give away some of your stuff.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff here, and is it really making you happy? So he finally takes a little world searching, gets that message. So when we do that book, my friend Judy Giblin and I are going to and Lynn Reeve are going to do an event. And so Judy decided that we would make these sort of quilt things.
Oh, okay.
And it's quilt and paper because, again, we get a really young set.
Yeah.
So we get a really young set there. And they will, they'll just glue down these triangles. And if you want, you could make one right now if you want, Erin.
Cool.
You could make one,
Sure.
Larry, if you want.
I'm into making things.
So I was talking to Judy about this the other day, but you sit down and you start thinking about it, and you think, oh, that's a little bit harder than you.
Oh, you do read stories. You get on the floor.
Oh gosh.
All day, right?
I almost don't know how to use a chair anymore. So.
So what do? You just grab.
I have found for the children, Judy's using this grid paper. She's used to be a teacher, retired teacher. She's with it more than I am. So she's providing the grid paper, but for us it's just this.
Okay, well,
and I would start with the squares. Yes, exactly. Do your and if you glue your paper first, just apply a little glue all over that thing.
Welcome to Crafts with Erin. It's Erin's Craft Corner. Go ahead, and I'll.
Okay.
But crafts do, they do engage the brain, the imagination, and they keep you young.
And you're making something.
Which is a good thing.
We all want that.
Yeah.
I love crafts.
While we're making crafts here, let me ask you if parents have kids and want to get involved in the children's activities at Bookworks, how do they find out what's going on?
Our marketing director, Amanda, does a great job of keeping everything online, so that's a good way.
Good.
And then I'm, such an old-fashioned girl that I keep saying, yes, but don't forget the front counter newsletter, so if you come into Bookworks, find a real piece of paper.
Yeah.
With
And
words written on it.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, so
we try and reach people,
And you just sort of assemble this.
Yeah.
I get the feeling you can be as kind of wacky
Creative as you want.
Exactly. You can stick to a color thing. You can stick to a pattern thing.
Are these
or
free?
Go wild.
Are these free events to the community, or is there a cost?
No, we do everything free.
Oh, okay, great.
Yep. And we have an American Girl book club that meets on once a month, and so we always do a craft for that, and that's free. And so it's just I am of the firm belief that children still need to be learning how to make things.
Yeah.
It's so important, I think.
I agree.
Oh my gosh, you just have to
Hey,
have
I'm having
that.
fun.
See,
Here.
I'm telling you.
Is there really a TV show going on? Well, this is great. And for those who don't know, where is Bookworks?
Bookworks is at basically at Griegos in Rio Grande. We're in the Flying Star Shopping Center, so we're just not even a quarter of a block north of Griegos.
Yeah.
And this is our 30th year.
Really?
30th year.
Yeah.
I knew you guys had been around for a while, but wow,
so
that's amazing.
For a little indie, we're
and it's
happy
good to
to be
support the
hanging in
independent
there.
bookstores.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'm
Oh,
just
I need some
delighted to have
cowboy
people
boots.
reading in any way, but I believe in indies, A, because that's what feeds me.
Yeah.
But B, because we just have to have choice. I just firmly believe that bookstores are part of the education process and part of the freedom process of living in this country. So
I'm done. You want to see what I made?
of course I do.
Okay. I
Woohoo!
feel like
There's
I'm
those
in her
boots.
class. How'd I
love
do? I went a little contemporary with
Yeah.
it.
That's the new thing in
Look
quilting.
at Erin. I
so
like
you're
yours.
good.
I'm an owl fan.
Oh, wait a minute. I like yours better than mine. That's really fun.
Everybody has a
cool.
style.
Connie, thank
fun.
you. It's
Hey,
really fun to
thank
have you on.
you.
Thanks for bringing
Thanks. You are welcome.
the crafts. We appreciate it.
Sure.
And people can go to bookworks.com to find out all
Yes,
the
You bet.
exactly.
details.
Yeah.
This segment brought to you by Albuquerque Arts and Entertainment Magazine, and it's the only magazine dedicated to arts and culture in Albuquerque. You can get it online all around Albuquerque
This is so
and
cute.
Santa Fe as well. Okay, Connie, thanks.
You're
We're back
welcome.
in a moment.
Thanks.
More on the Morning Brew after this.